Greetings, and welcome back to the MCOC Encyclopedia. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Mr Sinister and why I think you should pick him up from the raid selector if that's something you've been doing. If not, he's still a beast. Let's have a look. As we so often do, we'll be starting out in Realm of Legends before moving off into some story and some battleground sized health pools as well before looking at his tankiness right at the end. A lot of Mr Sinister's damage comes from his special 1 and the degens associated with it. For every damaging debuff on Mr Sinister, he will remove them and place a matching degeneration on the opponent instead. And you can see here we've got 10 of those going right now. If you charge your heavy attack with Mr Sinister, you will start stacking up bleeds on yourself, where you gain a passive that lets you do that. And you will also gain a vicious passive, there it is, that will increase the damage of your damage over time effects. Mr Sinister can also charge his heavy attack to pause all debuffs on the opponent, and this includes stuns. So right now we can charge our heavy to pause the stun and the degen, and you can very easily do that twice. This whole video will be rank 3, unawakened, no assistance Mr Sinister, so no boosts, no recoils, no team, literally just rank 3 Mr Sinister by himself. If you want to see what he looks like with my favourite Synergy team, we actually did that video a long time ago, and he is really quite mental. One thing I really like about Mr Sinister, and don't get me wrong, these fights might not be the fastest, though Winter Soldier was 50 seconds, which certainly isn't bad. But rather than looking at fight time, try looking at hit count. We are currently, well, that was 13 hits before we got hit, into this. This is 9.1.4. This Captain America has 800-ish thousand health. And now we're up at a total of about 19 or 20 hits. This guy's already half down. Where did all the damage come from? It's just his special 1 degen doing what they do best. And the fact you can play the fight at whatever pace you want to play it at is incredibly powerful. It's the sort of power that isn't written down. For example, we can parry, charge our heavy attack, whilst he's unstoppable. And we can just outlast it. For example, here, let's go for the parry. He's unstoppable. That's alright, we'll just wait it out. It only pauses our debuffs, so we can just wait out his unstoppable without issue. The degens also go through block, so it doesn't matter if you hit their block with it. Just charging some heavy attacks some more. The constant willpower healing from all of those bleeds on you. Bleeds, by the way, do no damage to Mr Sinister. Throw on some more there. And this was a 9.1.4 fight. 800,000 health. 1 minute 30, but about, what, 40 hits? I didn't actually get a chance to see, but I imagine it was around there. Now, Mr Sinister can also do some quite funny things, because the degen scales with Power Shield. So this is 9.1.1 Squirrel Girl, and you can see we're now ticking for 35k. If we throw on the Apocalypse Synergy and recoils, we could probably get that up to about 70 or 80k, plus, you know, we can just do it straight again. It's not like Mr Sinister has to ramp up, he just throws special 1s. There you go, special 1, and the fight's over. A 9.1 fight down in just 14 hits. Nuts. Now, the damaging debuffs on Mr Sinister don't have to come from himself, which means if there's any other source of damaging debuff, he can use it. This is 7.2.3, which I admit for a rank 3 is not right, but we now have 23 degens on this Ronin. We didn't have the Vicious, and it's still ticking for over 20,000 damage a second. You just heavy counter for an extra pause, another one. We just throw all of those. He's not immune, but he's sort of pseudo-immune to every damaging debuff in the game, which is just a bit nuts. And we can use that to our advantage. Again, just 20 hits. Right, we're now in sort of the rank 4 testing area on the Content Creator Beta, and this is a rank 4 Manthic, so this is a chunky health pool, and we've got poisons to worry about. So let's see what happens. How much are those poisons actually going to affect us? Mr Sinister is phenomenal when it comes to finishing fights with a yellow bar, and that's something we're also going to explore a bit further. If you get your Mr Sinister awakened every time you finish a fight, you will also gain a passive genetic code, which gives you different bonuses, and some of them are really powerful. Cosmic just gives you more damage, which affects your degens. Science lets you regen more. Mystic gives you more combat power rates, you get more crit, more prowess. Like, they really stack up. And you can have up to 10 of them, 3 from any given class. You also start every fight with 3 of them, so even a Sig 1 Mr Sinister is not bad, and a Sig 200 Mr Sinister, I imagine, is monstrous. However, this is a rank 4 man thing, and we end at 100% health, despite the fact we are not poison immune. Again, just 25 hits. Let's fight Yelena. I don't like Yelena. She's quite annoying. She has massive crit through block, just massive crits in general, the impact, all of her reversal shenanigans when that gets going. But again, let's see how Mr Sinister reacts to this, because he's got another trick up his sleeve. He will regenerate 70% of critical damage dealt to him. So if you deal him 1,000 damage as a crit, he will regenerate 700, just like that. Yelena critters for 18,000 damage on one hit. Again, rank 4 Yelena. And we just heal it all. She's critting into our block now. We heal those as well. That's got nothing to do with it. And despite the fact we're going to take hits, we're going to take reversals, we're going to take massive amounts of block damage from this Yelena, Mr Sinister's going to heal it all back. Now, his regeneration rate should also be increased for every hit on the opponent's combo meter by 1%, up to 50 hits. Meaning that actually, because this Yelena's over 50 hits, we are healing for more damage than we take when she crits us. Which means it's very difficult to die. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. She's got her impact passive up right now. She's gone into her elimination mode. So everything's a crit. If we parry here, that was 9,000 block damage. She reversals us there for some damage, and we just heal more than we're taking. We could stand here, and she would really struggle to get rid of us. Again, just heal up to full. Tap. Could we have done that fight faster? Of course. But 24 hits for a rank 4 defender is ridiculous. Now, Mr Sinister takes no damage from bleeds. That includes instant bleeds. So we're going to take him up against, again, rank 4 Bullseye. Again, rank 3 Mr Sinister. He does such a good job. Look at all the damage into our block, and we still have a... Imagine, who else can have a full yellow bar after taking a Bullseye Special 1 in the block? There are very few characters that could do that. Don't forget also that we can wait out his killer instinct. Oh, look, all those crits, heal, heal, heal. For example, we can throw our special here. There we go. And if he throws his special 1, there we go. So we're just healing all of that back into block. If we parry him here, we can just... Well, we should have just waited there rather than eating the evade. But we can just charge our heavy to wait out the evade. This goes back to the Unstoppable from 9.1.4. And you can really take the fight at Mr Sinister's own pace. It's hugely powerful and should be talked about more. Special 1, it would go through his block, doesn't matter, we get hits. And this fight sort of got me thinking. We took, how many hits? 13 hits from a rank 4 Bullseye, but we did the fight in 14. So what happens if we just throw on auto fight? How many hits can we take from this Bullseye on auto fight? And leave your comments down below. I've doubled the speed of this fight because no one wants to sit here and watch it go through. But we are just regenerating everything he can throw at us. Just regen. If we'd thrown more special 1s, we'd actually have more regen. We go for a special 3 here, which I haven't touched on, but it puts a power drain or power steal. I think it's got its own ones. Power steal? Yeah, it is power steal on the opponent, so we're stealing all of his power now. Get intercepted. More hits, more hits, more hits. Evade, more hits. Special 1. Nope, we're going to actually hit him. Oh, look, the T-gen's going. That's nice. More crits, more hits. And unfortunately, this special 2 will take us down because those double hits get to you too quickly. And that was 44 hits we took. I want to put that into context. This is my rank 4 Sig 200 maxed out protection Deathless Thanos. This Thanos, so Mr Sinister had about 80,000 health. This Deathless Thanos has 143,000 health. He's got ridiculous protection. He's got regen on the special 1. But he is going to go down very, very quickly from this Bullseye. Again, I'm not concerned about fight time, I'm concerned about hits here. We actually get the panic off, which I was quite impressed with. But that was just... Oh, the auto's going to skip it. That was just 22 hits. So half the number of hits that a rank lower and 60,000 less health Mr Sinister survived. Mr Sinister is incredibly tanky, particularly against lots of champions that inflict big crits. He'll just heal it all back. And if we'd been awakened and had the science pre-fights, we would have healed even more. So, there we have it. a quick look at rank 3 unawakened Mr Sinister. If you want to see what Mr Sinister looks like when he's absolutely coked out, so recoils, boosts, rank 4, full team, full ramp up, everything, let me know and we'll take him out for a spin. I imagine he could get 30,000 per tick on his special one, which just sounds horrifying, but I kind of want to go try it anyway now. Let me know. I would be very curious to see it myself. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments section down below. And as always, consider joining the Discord server linked in the description. A great place to get specific advice, make suggestions for future video topics, and while I'm awake, I do my best to be there as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you next time.